I think I was the only one who rolled for like curses, but I think you rolled for like hints and stuff though.
Yeah, we did
But you
really well
succeeded
with
every
that.
time.
We succeeded by a lot every time.
Yeah. I think
Like,
you do get a potion since you already have inspiration though.
yeah,
That
yeah. Our
checks.
last two investigation
Oh,
checks
is that a new rule?
were a 30 and a 26. Like,
Yep. People have been exhaustively using ways to get inspiration across all the tables. So I had to come with something up. So yeah, roll the consumable table. Roll a d4
what is that?
and a d100.
A D4 and a
That's
D100?
that's really cool.
A D4 and a D100.
Oh, 4 to 26.
Yep, a 4 and a 26.
You know what I do just to work against all of the ways you can just give yourself inspiration now? I just made my players need to use it.
Good. Like,
I don't
You
really
guys are gonna
force
need to
them,
use
so
it. Like, okay, you guys all want to have inspiration every game? More danger. You guys have chances. Reroll. The more powerful my characters can get, I love it. I'm like, that's great. I can hit you with harder monsters.
that's fair.
but
I'm never trying to kill anybody, but you never know. Somebody, things happen. The dice give it, and the dice take it away.
mhm.
I started giving out very rare but DM rerolls, so they can make me reroll something like a free silvery parts.
There we are.
That's actually interesting. I never thought of it.
I was trying to find the proper table. 4 on a 26. That is a potion of invisibility. You can add yourself a
Sick.
potion of invisibility.
Sick. Don't mind if I do.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that wouldn't require concentration, right?
Nope. That
Sweet.
doesn't require concentration.
You'll lose it when you cast a spell though.
Yep. Or take any
Action.
action that targets a creature, including yourself. So
It's a good way to get out of dodge, though.
But not if you were like trying to pickpocket somebody, right? Like that would end it. Would it?
I can read it, but to my knowledge, it's any action that targets a creature.
I thought it was just attack and cast a spell.
I think it's been changed
2014,
in
yes.
2024. Yeah, 2024. I think they made it a little bit less good.
Creature has the invisible condition till the spell ends. The spell immediately after the target makes an attack action, rolls damage, or casts a spell. No, yeah, you're correct.
Sweet.
They word it differently, but you can still steal from people with it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. All right. You guys were about to give me the answer you have for
Yes.
this puzzle. Go for it.
We believe that is what is currently listed at the bottom of Note Journal because we just edited it to. Essentially, we swapped the second and third to last of each segment. Where. Because, like I said, we tried to move the Shadows one up 2, and you said with that 3 were wrong instead of 2. If it was any of the statements before that, they would have been more wrong because that would have been like 5 wrong. So based on what you said, that means we can only infer that that these 2 that were right directly above shadows were the ones that were in the incorrect positions, so we swapped them so that the order would be the rivers remember the footsteps of kings. In the age where forests remember whisper of a crown unclaimed, wherein mountains tremble with echoes of forgotten vows, and the sky burns with omens unseen for an age. The flame of the ancient heart shall kindle once more. Stand before the throne of sleeping stone. Those who walk between fate and courage, shadows shall gather where light once stood eternal. Rivers shall forget the name of kings, and forests shall fall silent where crowns lie shattered. Mountains shall shatter under broken oaths. The heavens will burn with omens of ending. The ancient flame shall fade to ash. Before the throne of silent stone, none shall remain standing. For those who walk between fate and courage shall falter, and shadows shall devour the last light of the world. With then the stone in the center being pressed last.
All right. You guys ready for some storytelling?
Yes.
Let's go. I will most likely shift in between the music. As I describe what you guys find.
Okay.
Guards are doing the one without the elements. You're doing the story. So. Not what I wanted. I wanted the other one. Or is this the one? Okay. As we'll touches the Stonehenge.
I guess I could do it. I've been doing it since
You
earlier.
sure?
I mean, I can. I'm about to say I can do it since.
Oh
Are
gosh,
you sure?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
You're getting the Yellow King treatment. You see the universe.
I mean, I can do it this time. Like, even if you've already been cursed significantly, and it's like we're pretty sure we're correct this time. Like far more
Okay.
confidently than we were before.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do the order with the center stone last.
Okay. Where is... There we go. Okay. You see that you touch in between the stone hinges each time on with your hand, and you see that you begin to feel the warmth that comes from the stone as each of the stories and tales are told in the correct fashion. When you touch each of the stone hinges, you see that their warmth passes over to the central stone once more, and you hear a word in Elvish. Do you understand Elvish?
Let me see. I do not. I know Common, Draconic, Iluskin, and Wallen.
Anyone in the party with Elvish?
I know.
I know two
Well, I have
languages.
Elvish. I have comprehend languages, so I know Elvish.
Okay. You understand the word that is inscribed in the stone below where the title lies. In here, one of them. And it says to you the following word: Quex Quex Etriel, which mean the most noble lady. When you hear this word, you see that the elvish runes form around the central stone and it twists as it touches the ground once more. And you see that the central pillar of the Stonehenge forms up, descending down into what seems to be the earth, forming a stair. This set of stone stairs which descend deep onto a cave, you see that the stone reveals while the earth opens into what seems to be a tomb. In the sides of the tomb, you notice multiple elvish runes that describe what seems to be an ancient tale. For anyone looking on the left, this tale regales the history of the creation of the city of Mitranor, and on the right, how it came to be undone. A quick summary of it, since it is Wiki's wording length of this history, and there literally is about 68 pages across many books in the Forgotten Realms that explain how it came to be. The city of Mitranor was founded by elves from many different cities that were led by the good old folk of Evermeet. This ancient island, Evermeet. Most of you, if you ever heard of Elvish history, they were folk of the most potent Elvish craft. They had the best weapons, they had the best buildings, they had the best magic available to them. They were the most pure bloodline that still exists from the first down age of men. If this island still exists nowadays is only theories for people. There is no proof it does. Some people among Elvish lineages, very old Elvish lineages, still believe Evermeet exists. Either because their forefathers told them they saw in sight, or because they had opportunity to see it in sight. The city came to be undone as during the time of troubles. Again, another very specific time for the people of the realms, but for the people of the Moonshaes, there is one very specific date, which is when Queen Alicia Kendrick banished Bane back to his domain. If you guys don't know, Queen Alicia Kendrick fought the avatar of Bane, the tyrant, by herself in mortal form when she was still a mortal years ago. That's why people believe she is still a demigod or a half goddess blessed by the Earth Mother. That is how she ascended to be the first queen, the first High Queen among many lineages of High Kings in the Moonshaes. And basically, the time of trouble is that representation for the people of the Moonshaes. It's when the gods walk the land, and specifically Bane tried to destroy the Moonshae Island. When and now this event happened. Basically, the description that gives in the walls is the great shadow that fell upon our forests, and every life began to fade. Flowers ceased to be. The sun was eclipsed, and life succumbed to the lack of warmth. So during this event that came to be, basically what happened is that this population, this mighty population of what remains of the city of Evermeet that came to the realms to live among humankind, cease to be. Whatever this great shadow was that fell upon the city or came on to undo the city, there is no further detail than a great shadow. It simply destroyed the entirety of Mitranor, which was a nation that was miles wide. As you guys continue to descend, you see. Did I make an image of it? I believe I did. Make me an image of this place. We'll be there in a moment. You guys descend a long stair worn of black granite, which descends down in a hidden chapel beneath the Stonehenge. Torches burn, even without smoke. Their flames are dim and amber, reflecting off the walls, carved with interpreted motifs, waves, stacks, and elvish runes, which foretell the story I told you guys. You notice that there is mention of in the very end of this, on the leftmost side of the story, about the visit of a woman to this place a long time ago. You see that her name is Zervi Iritil. She was the daughter of the last coronel of Eltegrin. As you guys make the descent further and you finally reach where the tomb of the first High King lies, you uncover two things. You see that the tomb itself lays the form of a woman. You notice that the tomb is made of stone, and it holds what seems to be a very beautiful and intricate elvish woman holding what seems to be in her hand a sword, and you see that in the top of her forehead lies a crown. You see that the tomb seems to be raised in a suspended platform of dark basalt, and the sarcophagus itself seems to be a single block of moonlight marble. And let me see if they made it. It's not exactly what I was looking for. Let's see. The image. Top of the sarcophagus. Do the effigy of a woman. No. There we go. Let's see if it does it this time. As you guys look to the sarcophagus on the side, you notice that it lies a human elvish man carrying a bow, and you see that by his side there seems to be a small little sarcophagi meant for a companion, a child, or an animal. And to the rightmost side of it, there seems to lie the tomb, the sarcophagi of a man, which seems to be depicted most older in age. And you see he carries a stave, not a staff, a stave. And I believe you still done me a man, you piece of motherfucking shit.
What is the difference between a stave and a staff?
A staff is made of traditional wood, and it is meant for being a arcane focus or something a wizard would have, mostly for the purposes of focusing on his actual components. A stave is actually made of deeper dark. Did Kyle fall? Kyle fell, yeah. He did say his internet was.
Yep. He's
was
working on a
going
hotspot.
Okay. A stave looks almost like a walking stick of sorts, and the part where it holds the handle is very hard, almost like a batoon or a warhammer. It has a sort of a inclination onto the front, and you hit it instead with the whole stick, just with that part.
Oh, so it's like a shillelagh. Okay.
Yeah, you could say that. Stave is like a shillelagh. I guess the first one works better. ChatGPT is not giving me what I want, so. This is roughly what you guys see in the chambers. Fair note, there is no sword being held by the actual sarcophagi itself. But, you guys see the following inscription. Among the sarcophagi, here laid the blade that bound the crown's fate, forged in outer light and gifted by the children of Coronel. It was set on beside the sleeper in the realm of the mighty endure, yet kings are not eternal, nor the vows of men. The sword was taken from the silent watch, carried across the sea and crowned the house of Caer Caldir. There lies still, in cold grasp of the first High King, within the tombs of the first rule, the memory of its age. Know this, seeker of the sleeper throne, when the blade returns to the hand of the stone, the king shall breathe once more. But heed the warning carved in the shadows, for the sword does not wake the king awakens the blade.
Oh. So the sword that was originally here is now in the tombs in Caer Caldir. At least by what it says. At least from if what he's saying is accurate. 1 second, I will copy and paste this.
Been stolen.
Now I want to remember you guys once more that here it says very clearly as you guys make entry onto the tomb area, in the stairs it's written out in Elvish, here lies Ervai Itril, last daughter of Coronel Altegrin, last king of Mitranor.
Oh my.
The tomb says that very clearly.
Okay, well then in that case, like that's still very interesting. Like Evelyn is like so excited about this. She thinks like a historic find like this is absolutely amazing. You said the writings before were on the left side of the wall. Are there any on the left wall? Are there any writings on the right wall?
The writings on the leftmost wall, as you guys descend to the tomb, tells the story of the founding of Mitranor, and the ones on the right tell of its undoing.
Okay.
The final days before it ceased to be, and the great shadow took over the entire city.
And did you say that etched into the sarcophagus was a visage of what the blade looks like, or?
Yes. The where the blade would lie is an image of it, or more precisely the
Like a sculpture of it, a
the
replacement.
sculpture of it. Yeah.
Is there anything noteworthy of the sculpture?
The man looks rather young. He seems to carry the sculpture of a bow. The woman also is very pretty and looks very young.
I didn't mean the sword.
I'm not sure I understand your question. Then. You're looking for treasure?
Like what? No, does the sword look? Does it have any distinguishing features?
Mm-hmm.
Or the? Yeah.
Certainly does. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I assume so. If we see it, we don't recognize it.
Likely.
Ruler blade. There we go. You notice that all the blades are short. They there's three blades dipped into the sarcophagi. One is illumined and painted in gold. One is chill and painted in blue, and one is red and painted in flame. You see that it refers to these blades are Askur Karim, which means crown blade in the Elvish tongue. They all hold about the same size. One apparently holds the power to imbue lightning, one holds the power to imbue cold, and one holds the power to imbue fire.
Fancy, fancy swords.
What's going on through Kyle's audio?
Kyle, you there?
Yeah, sorry, I was away from my mic. What's up?
We are hearing a lot of
Okay.
capture in the background, bro.
Oh, that's my roommate. My bad.
Try to stay in there if you want. It's a very important lore moment for the group.
Oh yeah, I have my headphones on.
Okay.
My mic is just a desk mic. That's why they're done.
Okay. So, that is pretty much it. You guys find it here one slide, the daughter of the last king of Mitranor, besides how it's named, and most likely it's Blade.
Is the writings on the wall, is it like a bas relief or is it like carved into the wall?
Ask your question again, sorry.
The writings on the wall, is it something that's like painted and like
Carved.
put on top? It's carved. Oh.
Yeah.
Anybody have any paper?
Stand by.
Because I'll be real, Evelyn, if she has the opportunity, wants to take rubbings.
I do not have paper.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I don't know. If
I
anyone-
could.
I think monks may have paper.
Let's see.
No, I don't have any paper.
Are you just wanting to record the information, or?
I was
Do
going
you-
to try and take rubbings, where
Yeah, I understand, but are you wanting to do so for the authenticity of the find, or do you just want to record the information?
yes. It's for both. But
Okay.
primarily for the authenticity of the find.
Well, there's always your clothes. You could tear a piece of your pants off or your leggings and use that. Seems to be the best thing we have around.
I don't think I have enough cloth for that.
I think he's suggesting you go
Because-
nude.
Yeah, that was what I was suggesting.
Yeah.
I'm sure walking around naked in the Moonshaes will definitely go well.
So, at the very least, like, hopefully we'll be able to find this location again. This is amazing.
Are we supposed to steal it back up when we leave?
I'm kind of afraid to touch any of the stones when we leave. For fear of getting cursed.
Well, I mean, you guys figured out the password, so I figured it's probably best not left open to the public, but
Let's see.
agreed,
Uh,
agreed, Roberts.
Looking around. Well, can I do a history check to see if there are any like basic like like well, I don't want to say rituals, but more like, well, rituals might be correct, even though because it's a sequence of things, for honoring a visited grave, even if it's just like a brief, like just to show proper respect. Could I do a history for that, or would that be religion?
Would be would be Arcana.
Oh, Arcana. Oh, okay, I can do that.
I'll help you if it matters.
I mean, I'll take that. And I'll guidance since we're not in a rush, right?
No, to my knowledge, no.
All right. Arcana 22.
Among the rituals of solitude from the Aristotle quests, which are the high elven high magic, there were very important rituals to bury kings and royal family. So yes, you believe that the presence of this magic, if it is elven high magic, might still be here all this time. And unlike most magics, elven high magic cannot be undone by the spell magic.
I see. She'll relay this information like the little academic nerd she is to the party. Like I said, she finds this all very exciting. But let's see though. But I assume that as a native to these lands, Evelyn would know any local customs for like trying to show respect for for a place of rest.
So, elvenkind in general, they hold very different traditions from most of the other humanoid kinds. They, apart from what they changed from the D&D lore to it since 4th edition came, they are people that are very preservative. They are very reserved. They only bound to marry. Basically, if you visit that elvish tomb somehow, all they expect is simply quietude and peace. Like, do not disturb the dead. They don't expect any gifts. If you're here for knowledge, welcome to their history. The elven folk always ascribe their history not only for themselves, but also for other people to read. So, what you're doing so far is showing respect, actually. You are reading their history and leaving it as it is, untouched.
Okay, she will also pass along this knowledge that about everything that's going on, but definitely we want to keep an eye out as we travel from here and return to the path, so we can hopefully find this place again in the future. Because
do you want to perhaps draw an image of the place?
let's see, I don't know if I have I don't think I'm proficient in the way to do that.
Okay, tower supplies.
No, I do not. I'm not proficient in cartography supplies. Like, oh my gosh, like all this stuff is making. If it wasn't for the fact that spellcasting, that upping my saving stat is so important, I would take skilled again for a third time
Okay.
because of this.
I have a
Insane.
question. Does anyone go up after seeing the tomb and that it holds no valuables or treasures on the exterior area?
You're asking if anyone just leaves?
Yep, pretty much.
I mean, are we done here? Or are we?
I mean,
I mean, I would definitely wait until we, as a group, decided we were done.
Yeah,
but
I kind of
I-
want to get an image of this place just in case it disappears somewhere,
yeah, not a bad idea.
so that if it disappears, we can at least have a teleport for later.
Hopefully.
DM, I have a question actually, because
Yeah.
it just comes into my mind. Do you remember my backstory? Do you remember where Astian went?
Do you mean the temple? Do you mean the forest?
Yeah, the temple, the temple. Is
Yeah.
there anything in these runes that could maybe correlate or is familiar to me in correlation to the temple?
Nope. No current association with it, no.
All right.
Is there anything like? Is there like any loose rocks in this tomb? Any loose pebbles?
Not really. You see that now is very, very well polished, adjacent, and seem to be firm on where they're meant to be. So no pebbles really.
So it's like in pristine condition.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make sense
Almost
with it
like in
being
a magical
locked.
way.
Yep. High magics, man. But I don't think we can get anything else from here. Do you have a way of getting an image?
I can create an image via my illusion magic, but that wouldn't be a permanent image.
I guess then we'll have our tracker maybe just keep note as we travel, so hopefully we'll be able to find our way back here again.
Can I pull up my map and make a note on my map of the area, DM? Because I do have a map of the area.
We probably need cartographer supplies.
If you can make a map of the area, you can make an improvised map. Yeah, actually, with a survival.
No,
I have-
they
no,
they
I
purchased
have a
the
map
map
of the
session
area.
1. They purchased the
Yeah.
map session 1.
I have the
Okay.
map of the area. I just want to know if I can mark it on the map where we are.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You guys are in the roads in between the High King's Road, which connects Lihik and Karakaldir. I would say somewhere around here, maybe.
Cool. I will go ahead and take an arrow and prick my finger since I don't have any
Ink.
ink, and I'm just gonna put a smudge it in there right there on the map. I'm like, this will be easy to remember. It's in blood.
Keep in mind, we're operating adjacent to Fae, so locations could change and
True.
trickery could be afoot.
True. But it's the best we can do at this moment.
Well, I mean, I do have kind of an idea. I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if it works. Well, never mind. I don't want to defoul anything, and this would probably leave a permanent. It wouldn't break anything, but it would probably leave at least a stain. Pretty much, I was
don't
gonna smear ash and stuff all into the rock where the embossed thing was, and then take my blanket and just press it in there to have like a charcoal stain on the blanket. but then that would leave quite a bit of ash. We'd have to like take a brush, and I don't have that, or water, or
Yeah,
whatever to scrub it off.
generally it'd be a situation where if we want to take a rubbing of stuff, we'd want to have paper and charcoal.
I guess I can make an illusory image for someone in the city going forward to paint for later.
We'll see. But I think that's all we can do from here, because I don't think any of us would disturb any of the graves. So still is awesome find though.
I still think we should close up when we're leaving.
Let's would there be anything well, I guess we'll find out what happens when we leave, and we'll see what happens when we leave, and then go
Might
from there.
close by itself.
It might.
It might.
As you guys begin to move onto the exterior, you notice one final writing that calls upon your attention. That is written in Hemify, the Elvish script for Elven High Magic. You notice two words that are very indistinguishable. Distinguishable there. You notice the words in Metasayan in Skirich. The Fae, the Satyr will have advantage on the roll. Every single one of you can roll regular. Let's see if I can.
Do I need to speak Elven to participate in this role?
Not really.
Okay.
The Satyr has advantage.
Just an angel baby.
Oh, good God, it's a check.
No, that's not terrible.
Not even the Satyr.
We all die.
I fell asleep in this class.
Damn it.
Come on, Kyle, click the dice.
Oh?
DC must have been like 20.
Yeah.
We all suck.
Could do we still have those heroic dice?
You do. You never use them,
Totally.
to my knowledge.
I thought we used
So
them all
am
to save Kyle's life.
Oh yeah, true, you did. You guys did not gain a level since then.
Never mind then.
I could. It was like that was just a group check though, like, or was that just to have everybody roll at once to make it easy on you?
Nope, that was a actual group check. You guys look upon it, it caught your attention, and I will give to the satyr since he came to the closest that Matisayan and Skirich are two very important names in the court of Queen Titania and King Eberron. Not Eberron, hold up. Oberon,
Yeah.
there we go.
Could I get those names in writing?
Sure.
I think what
I-
Evelyn was starting to hint at asking for, or anybody, is whether or not we could inspo reroll.
You certainly can always reroll if it's pointed to you, giving the opportunity for a new roll. But since it's the same source, the roll will be a disadvantage.
Ah,
Very important.
We still have the inspiration though,
Should
right?
You do. Should the.
We have a couple. So the one with the highest intelligence can reroll a couple. Well, not,
Yeah.
I don't think times, but still.
On the group roll, that will do nothing because at least two of you would have to succeed. But in
okay.
an individual roll, sure, it would make a difference.
I have advantage, but I'd have to roll a 19.
I would.
I just realized we have two players or two characters with minus on intelligence.
Yeah, but Evelyn has a +4 to her knowledge. The nerd that she is.
yeah, that's
Well,
why
if you
I
want to
asked her roll with
re-roll,
you.
She'd probably have. If she could probably try and figure it out. She'd have the best shot at it anyway.
I will help you if it's allowed.
Again, if a new reason or source for the same roll to be made is given, yeah. There is one really easy one, just depends on a player saying it, so.
I want to take a closer look at the writing to.
Not necessarily what I meant, no. New information has to be given for a new road to be attempted.
I guess I'll relay the information that I got from that I understood that this Emantiancian, Jesus Christ, and Scarret were some very important people to the court of Queen Titania and King Oberon.
Now you can't enter the row again. And
Can I
since
give him
every one of
bardic
you,
inspiration?
give it a moment, and since every single one of you heard that information, one of you can help each other. Now that you know there is the information related to attempt to roll. So yeah, at least one of you gets to roll straight roll.
I am proficient in history, so I will aid Evelyn if she would like to make the roll.
And yes, you can do a bardic inspiration.
And can I guidance also?
You can guidance also, yes.
Alright, so I will guidance and inspiration, a straight roll.
It's a
of
D6.
history. Yeah. Alright, so history 1d4 plus 1d6. Normal. Fingers crossed. Come on, Evelyn. Oh, 21.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Nicely done. Emantisaean, also known as Oak Lord or Lord of the Trents, a manifestation of the younger spirit of the Tree Father, Corellum. Not Corellum, sorry. Wrong guy. Sylvanas, I bet. So yeah, literally the younger avatar of a god. And Emantisaean is also refers or reverenced into the Sildarine pantheon as the Lord of all Elvish lore. Iskerich, the younger son of Queen Titania and King Oberon, also known as Lord of all Centaurs. He is the also known by hunters and rangers and creatures who worship Elvish pantheon as a watcher of sacred grounds, tombs, and places of rest of Elvish folk.
That is very interesting. Evelyn is going to relay this information, although she will motion to the names instead of actually physically saying them. And if she does refer to the names, she'll only refer to them by their epithets. But under the idea that when it comes to the Fae, like, try not to mention their names in person, or else you might draw their attention. Well, she is a local. I assume that would be a belief when it comes to the fair folk.
So if we had done anything in this tomb,
Words do
it's
have
pretty.
power.
Could I get the that was a fair amount of information. Could I get like a brief summary of it to put in the notes section for future reference, please?
Yeah, if we did anything in this tomb, we probably would have been smote.
Yeah.
Smite me, almighty smiter.
And they would probably say, with pleasure, die.
Yeah, at level 3, we would definitely die.
Yeah.
20 d10 damage? Look at that.
Yikes. Excuse me.
Rangers and others as protector of the forest, tombs, and sacred lands.
Alright. I'm definitely going to be making use of this notes journal section throughout the campaign.
That's good. I made it exactly for that.
It has a lot of that shit.
So, apparently, if for whatever reason, Emantisaean and Skirich are revered here, most likely people believe the space was protected by them.
And
Yep.
And with belief comes power. So yeah, probably best that we leave this place unsullied. What happens does anything happen as we actually leave the tomb itself?
Depends on the order in which you guys leave. Who is the last one to leave? Who is the first one to leave?
I'll be the
I
second
believe-
one to leave.
Evelyn would probably be one of the last ones to leave since she was reading and
I will be
studying more.
first. Let the bad thing happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be last.
I'll
Alright.
be
I'm second.
the second to last.
Second to last is claimed. It's either
Then
middle.
the middle.
Yeah, it's
I'm
either
taking
middle. Okay. As the only one that apparently took their time studying it. Ah, yeah, you guys spent 2 hours inside the tomb, by the way, to find out that information.
Alright, cool.
Evelyn, you can add a note as the only one that took actual study time inside the tomb. 1 day of progress to learn Hemifay, the language of high elven magic.
Since I assisted her, do I get anything? Since I assisted with the checks?
No. The assistants do not
Okay.
benefit of anything.
Okay, cool.
The one who succeeds on the rows do get progression.
Cool. So, Evelyn, I will just constantly be aiding you so that you get the progression towards it. Cool.
Sounds good. 1
Sick.
second. Notes. Let me see, I'm adding more notes to this. Alright, notes.
Your bodyguard
Dave.
and study buddy.
Days of progress towards understanding Hemifay?
Yeah.
Is it like Hemifey?
It's on.
Foundry.
It's on Foundry. Can also say
Wonder how
Hammer
many-
Fey if it's easier to understand.
They with hammers?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. Hamarfe. I gotcha.
Hammer Fey.
Okay. Hamarfae.
You guys did not find the information, but you done what was requested by the tomb. So I really need to do the Patreon of Michael Gelfi again. He has some awesome fucking music. As you guys leave, you see that as expected, once you leave, the stairs disappear, forming up the central pillar again, spinning around and sustaining itself in the middle. And the last person to leave receive a blessing of knowledge. And the first person to leave receive a blessing of courage.
Look at that.
Good thing I went second. I didn't need that nonsense. No, I'm just kidding.
Curse your grass, and middle doesn't get shit.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit. I was completely thinking I was gonna get stuck in this tomb forever.
Could happen. I was not out of my mind, gotta say. Um. Blessing of Greater Knowledge. You gain the benefits of the following things. You gain a +2 to a mental score of your choice.
Oh,
And the ability to, once a day, reroll a skill check of your choice with your failure and turn into a success.
Oh my god.
I'm so
Wait, how
sad that I
long is
planned
that
on
blessing?
changing this
Is it
character.
permanent?
You couldn't let Evelyn go last?
You said I
You
was
went
going
last.
last.
How long is that blessing? Is it permanent?
It's a permanent boon, yeah.
Holy
Damn.
shit. Who got that?
God,
Evelyn,
I got it.
you
Oh,
got
I
it?
got it. Okay.
I thought it was
I,
Evelyn.
nope, Evelyn went last.
Not
Evelyn went
deserved.
last.
Okay.
It
I was about
was.
to say,
It
like,
is
I
for the
thought
last person.
Yeah, I was about to say I thought I was going last because I was reading. So I was
Yep,
like,
yep.
so
Evelyn went last.
And
Oh, shit.
blessing, the blessing of the greater courage. You gain a +2 or a +2 to attribute of your choice among your physical attributes. And once a day, when you are either charmed or frightened, you can instantly end the effect once
my
per
God.
day.
So any physical attributes, so strength, dex, con?
Yeah, you gain a +2 in one of those attributes up to 20.
Oh my god, that's fucking busted.
Alright, so
It's actually perfect for you since you're a paladin.
Yeah, it is.
so okay, so
So I'll just add that into
alright,
other modifier. Damn, where do I? Hold on.
so so Lewis was second to last. I was last, right? Or was it?
So my understanding on how it was the huntsman was second, the Dex character was first, Artilla character was in the middle, Lewis character was second to you, and you were last.
Okay.
So that
Awesome.
was my understanding how the marching went.
Awesome. That's what I thought too. All right.
That's
cool.
exactly
So
what was said, so your understanding's correct.
all right. Cool. So I get. So, what was the? All right. So the boon was.
Plus
get
2
the,
to a mental score of your choice. And if you
Okay.
fail, a knowledge-related skill check. So anything that uses intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. No, it's any of the skill checks. I think so. Let's see.
And you can you re-roll it or can you make an instant success?
You made a
Instant
success. Once a day you make a success. No, Louis is correct. It's only
Okay.
inch only.
Fuck.
So
that's
any
crazy.
inch base check that you make that you fail, you can automatically turn it into a success once a day.
Okay. Awesome.
It's like a better fighter tactical shift.
Okay.
But
Cool. Although
Only,
with this.
only knowledge based is
Or technical
so
mind, I
not
mean.
intimidation or persuasion.
No, yep. Only knowledge-based skills.
I think the funniest thing
Like
is that
religion and history.
with me getting this, I'm like, oh wow, I might actually take skilled again at level 4 since I got the +2 mental score here.
Yeah, makes sense. For the character, it would certainly make sense.
No big deal. I'm just level 3 with 18 strength. No big deal.
Yeah, I mean, level 3 with 18 charisma, like, let's go.
Yeah.
That
You know,
okay.
Damn.
Good job,
Add
guys.
this-
That was insane.
Add this here. Like,
Woo!
oh man.
Evelyn becomes a threat to humanity.
Let's see. I need to adjust her stats too. Charisma is not at 18. Now, so adjust it in D&D Beyond.
Where are you guys going?
What was the name of the? We're probably gonna continue to carry Caladir. Is there the relative blessing in Foundry, or is that something I want to write down
No.
on the sheet?
That's a custom blessing from 3.5.
Okay, cool. Oh, sick. All right, let's see. So, I'll have to add it to the notes then on here. I'll add it to the notes section for a sheet that I haven't.
So the tomb closed up. Is it remaining there?
As far as you, I assume you guys are still within the Stonehenge, right? So far, yeah. Only closed and still there.
Alright, but what was it called? Blessing of Knowledge?
Blessing of greater knowledge and blessing of greater courage.
Blessing of Greater Knowledge. It's a parentheses boon.
I actually put it in Constitution. Sorry.
Plus 2.
And more health is always nice.
Ability score.
Always useful, yeah, for sure.
And the ability to. It lets me re-roll a knowledge check on a failure.
It lets you succeed automatically on a check you fail for knowledge once a day.
Okay. And once per day.
And mine ending a Charmed or Frightened effect. Is there any action economy associated with that?
Nope. Once you have those conditions, you can immediately end it once a day.
Okay, cool.
But you have to decide upon, failing whatever check is related to it.
Yeah.
Man, being able to turn a failure into a success is insane for knowledge.
Wait, does that work with insights or
No. It has to be
Intelligence.
Just
int-based
knowledge.
checks.
History,
Knowledge
religion.
checks
your-
are associated with that nowadays.
So it's
so that
like
works on Arcana, history,
Would it work? Does it work?
investigation,
Does it work in?
medicine.
Does it work in investigation?
It does nowadays because they change how it works, yeah. Basically anything from the study table.
Okay. Still sick. That is awesome. That was totally worth the session
Puzzle.
spent puzzling it out.
I reaped the benefit from a session I wasn't even there for.
That's why
Like,
we
you just-
did
you
this
just
thing.
took
I
my
go
head.
first.
Nobody
Alright.
wanted to go first. I said, fine, I'll go first. Thinking it was
Alright,
something back.
and then but we now continue on to Care Caladir.
Yeah, I think the thing also
Well,
said
well,
that
we're probably
the
gonna
blades
rest.
were in here over there.
We're probably gonna rest and then Care Caladir. Awesome.
I
Alright,
think
so
I just said that the blades were mentioned to be in Care Caladir. So if we ever want to come back with the blades, if we find them there,
But in the text, it said that they were taken there, like, on purpose.
the swords was taken from the Silent Watch, carried across the sea, and crowned to the halls of Care Caladir. And it lies in the cold grasp of the first High King.
alright, so
Oh, okay. Know this secret of the Sleeper's Throne when the blade returns to the hand, the king shall breathe once more. So the sword's gonna bring the king fucking back to life? No. The king awakens the blade.
the king is just sleeping. We got some Arthurian shit going on here.
Very much so.
But yeah, I assume that we'd get the Care Caladir the following day.
You do? Or the morning? Actually, when I remember you guys, I did say to you, if you continue to travel during the night, you would arrive in the night of the same day of the random encounter, so...
I don't know. Did you all want to travel at night, or
Yeah.
Sure,
Right.
I don't mind either way.
I don't mind. It's okay. We
does
could
anything
go.
happen with the? But does anything happen with the Stonehenge as we're leaving it? Out of curiosity, or
Depends. Do you guys look at your backs all the time while it's there? When you
Sure.
guys
Like this-
move and just continue moving, I will tell what you hear. But if you're
Okay.
looking at
I
it,
definitely care whether or not it closes back up. We should close it if it doesn't auto close.
oh, it is.
I think it
It is.
closes upon us like
It closed itself when you guys exited too.
oh, awesome. That's so.
I-
That's everyone finds that so neat.
I'll look back as we're leaving.
Okay. As you look back and continue to look back at it, nothing happens really.
I'm gonna keep looking for as long as I can as we're walking.
You can, 100%.
Just
Hold
like
on,
walking backwards the entire time.
Because if we want to
Well-
make it back here, I'm gonna get a good look of it so I can describe it to people.
I want to go hunting on our way back.
Now the question is, do we want to travel as it gets dark, or do you want to just get there the following day?
I'd rather get there the following day and go on a hunt.
I wouldn't mind if we go through the night because the hunt is interestingly more what's the word? Effective.
How good are you all at seeing in the dark?
I can see in the dark, I think.
I have blind sight.
No idea if I have dark vision.
No.
Doesn't seem like it. Damn. Okay.
That's why I was like, Evelyn can see in the dark, but that's just because she has very special connections.
He would follow the hunter. The hunter is very skilled in night for obvious reasons, so.
Does Karolik want to go through the night or go the following day?
Go through the night.
Alright, we can go through the night. We can just light torches and get going.
As all of you eventually get yourselves out of the sight of the Stonehenge, all of you hear what seems to be the sound of stone moving, and it seems that something happens in the Stonehenge as you guys are going your way in day. Does anyone go back to check what happens?
I think Aston with or without the huntsman would fly up in the air and kind of like get a vision down onto the place to see if anything from the distance noticeably changed.
Cool.
Evelyn would also like go over to take a quick glance back because she is just curious.
Phenomenal. Yeah, for those of you that does go back and check, you would see that actually the Stonehenge lies there no more.
I knew it.
I knew
As
it.
always.
As soon as Astian returned, I'll ask him. I heard that too. What did you see?
It's gone. The entire place is gone. So.
I take a deep breath and it's like, yeah, it seems as such. That's why I wasn't really too worried about it. I've been in these woods a lot, and having never seen it before, I figured it really wouldn't exist more than once.
Yeah.
Anything that's connected to the Fae is very transient. It's very fascinating.
Oh well, since we mostly know what has happened, or the history, maybe it will be our benefit to find it again.
That is a great hopeful assumption. I would hope that we find it again too. It seems connected to us. I still would like to go for a hunt on our walk, so forgive me, guys. And I'm gonna, as we're making our way, I guess, back to Kaer Caladir through the night, I'm gonna try to get some more rations.
Yeah, help him with that.
Okay. Yeah, you certainly can do that.
Is it a survival check?
It is a survival check.
Alright.
21 with the help, I guess.
Let me.
If you're helping, you don't have to roll.
You find a medium-sized
Fuck.
animal.
Like a boar?
Yeah, I would say a boar fits. It's food for
I
4
like
people.
hunting.
So.
With Astian's help, we fly through the night and I find a boar and I lace it with an arrow right at the base of its neck.
Anything happens with my 13?
What are you looking for with the 13?
I would say anything nutritious, like
So you're hunting 2. Okay.
Yeah,
With a 13, you do find an area that most likely would hold bushes and nuts and that sort of thing. Enough for us to sustain one individual, but no game. Minimum is 15.
Okay.
Which are rabbits, corvines, and small animals.
With the bringing the boar back's a bit tedious. I'd probably have my hunting dog with me. Yeah, I'll just bring it back using my dog. I use my magical sickle to butcher it.
Both of you have magical sickles, that is true. You could let
I'm not using his weird black one. No,
as
I'm
the
using my
just saying.
Yeah.
You know, it's another
No,
kill
yeah,
for
Yeah,
the
no,
sickle.
it was on my mind. I can carve up the entire boar without the blood like being a big of a hindrance.
No, I don't want that demon sickle touching this meat that I hunted. I'm going to use my my butchering knife.
Just out of curiosity, while he wants to chop up the pork, can I like sneakily try to, I don't know, like just separate a leg of it with the sickle and just see like if it would just like leave like a just
I would say
chunk
would
of
have
leg
to
without
attempt
any
a
blood.
sleight of hand against space perception.
Sure. Sleight of hand. Fucking
That
hell,
passive
dude.
No,
perception
yeah.
is
You
15.
clearly see, the huntsman clearly see you approaching with the black sickle.
I will, as he goes to, I'll pretend like I don't notice, and as he goes to swipe it, I just parry it out of the way with my sickle, like, no.
Come
Keep that
on, I want
demon
to
sickle.
try. This
No.
thing is interesting.
It is interesting, but this boar is already dead. You hunted on your own, and we helped, and you still weren't able to catch the thing. Another time, Aston, you'll be able to use what you've earned once you've earned it.
Piece of shit. All right.
You still can get some food. I'm gonna quarter this boar, pretty much just like take its guts, spine, head off, and then just roast. Skin it obviously, and then each haunch, front leg, front right leg, front left leg, back right leg. Pretty much 4 quarters of. I'm gonna quarter it up and then just spatchcock it, and start to dry it out, roast it up.
Mhm.
There's a lot of smoke this night, guys. There's a lot of. I guess I'm just skipping the whole long rest. I'm just doing this. Hey, are we taking a long rest? No, right?
We're
Going
no,
through the
no,
night.
Yeah, we're going through the night.
All right, cool. So I don't really have time to do this. Then yeah, I'll just probably gut the boar and let it bleed out as I drag it with my horse.
Okay.
This couldn't have been a problem with my sickle, you know? Just saying.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't want my meat poisoned with dark fey magic.
You're using a magical sickle.
My sickle is from the mainland and is blessed by the Moon Maiden Saloon herself.
Oh, it's so special. You don't even know what the sickle can do.
I know.
Oh,
this
you don't
sickle
even know
does
where my
everything.
sickle came from. I don't know too. So like, you know.
My sickle came from my father, and most of the meat of my eaten by my childhood was butchered with this very sickle. I know it to be not only safe, but well, doing well for me.
And while he says that, he asks him just to give it. Just doesn't really pay attention.
Ah, okay.
As he's like inspecting the sickle again.
You'll get your time. You'll get your time.
You're talking to the sickle?
No, no. Not talking to the sickle.
And my eyes narrow as I question whether or not he was talking to the sickle. Can I make an insight check? I want to determine if this sickle is talking to him or not, dude.
Say again, sir?
I wanted to. He's saying weird stuff. He was saying stuff, whispering to his sickle. I want to make an inside check, see if he's talking to his sickle. Damn it!
You don't really identify the difference there. Might not be.
Alright then. I believe you. Must have been my imagination.
It must have been the wind.
The arguing avians. Anyway, we get to Caer Chaldir in the night.
Yeah. You have Mondays. So looks better for
Well, since we're now here in the middle of the night,
In the
what
middle
do you
of
want
the
to do?
Probably
In the
getting
middle
in.
of the night.
Although I don't know what you're going to do with that boar overnight in town.
I probably won't be staying in town. Usually inns don't accommodate me. You guys have to just to kind of refresh the immersion here. I have a pet wolf and a draft horse.
Okay.
So at any given time, I have two animals with me if we're not in combat. So for the most part, I can't really go to a hotel, or anything.
Oh, if someone needs me, I will probably head to bed since I don't think we can do much in the middle of the night.
I will accompany them into Calcadir so that I'm seen with them, and it's not like nobody knows who I am or what I'm associated with. But once they settle into an inn, if that's what they're doing, I'm going to go ahead and go back outside of the city and set up my own camps. Probably just outside the city where it's safe but doable. I mean, secluded. Sorry, secluded but doable. And I'm going to butcher the boar.
All right.
Probably
How much
right
is-
around like here.
How much is the night within Caer Chaldir?
You guys are just staying the night. 5 silver.
Alright. Sounds good. Money adjusted.
Can I pay with a gold, like a gold coin, and get like five silver
Yeah,
pieces back?
you can.
Since-
That's a thing.
Right.
Yep, I put down 1 gold, give myself 5 silver.
I'll give him a gold and get whatever food I can get for 5 silver.
There's a lot of food.
Large man.
Give me food, please. Oh my god, it's the Omni Man.
I am aware of my mustache being
Yeah,
amazing.
We can go over the selling of what was found in the manor and
Are you sure?
returning of possessions in the morning.
Yeah, I imagine many places aren't even open at this time.
Yep.
It's not one of the hay. Whatever. Go to the pool.
All right. You guys navigate the area and find yourself an inn. Sleep on through the night, plentiful rest, and enjoy until the next morning comes. Let me put here long rest. You guys see that the satyr is no more.
The
Maybe
what?
he
What?
died cursed.
We come out of our rooms and he's just nowhere to be found.
That is correct.
I thought he died in his
Cursed.
bed.
I'll go start
no.
banging on his door.
Bah, 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 bah. No answer.
I will go downstairs and ask the innkeeper to unlock this door.
Yeah, you see that he flips the key and no call, no answer.
Will the innkeeper unlock the door?
Yeah.
Then I will open the door.
There is no one inside.
All right. Well, grass is missing, everybody.
I'm gonna
Wait,
gonna try to
grass is
find-
missing? What the fuck? I thought for a second that the grace of Palor guy is missing. But he's
Neiman
gone.
is missing.
I'm gonna try to find the inn the people stayed at within the city. So I'll try to wake up early and go hunting for my companions.
All right. Oh, Evelyn is concerned about what happens with the satyr. I assume it's a situation where there's no trace of him at all.
Nope.
Okay.
Motherfucker. Fey creatures.
Yeah,
God damn it.
I think at this point we just have to wait. We don't even have a clue where he is.
Well, we can still do what we were planning on doing even without him here. It's still awful that he's not here with us, but I'd say first things first.
I'm not even.
Don't Fae have a habit of disappearing and reappearing whenever the fuck they want?
Yes, they do.
I think that's a grass thing.
At least as a local, that's a fair thing for me to assume.
Delightful.
Yeah.
About how Fae will just come and go as they please.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
what
sir,
and go
fair.
as they please?
Awesome. Alright, but first things first, Evelyn is going to head to the bank in town.
Mm-hmm.
Can I spot Evelyn going to the bank?
I guess I don't believe she's hiding herself, so yeah, you could.
No?
Well, and
Again,
I would
yeah,
be
like
there
I said,
as
I would wake up early and try.
I'd be there
pretty
as
much at
well.
sunrise, looking for them.
Yeah. You would find them going towards the bank.
I think in the meantime, Aston would trim his sword. Not well. Would he know where they would go?
I mean, I did say the previous night that tomorrow we'd go about the returning of possessions and as well as dealing with the loot, so.
Oh yeah.
But she's going for the bank because the bank is something that should probably be taken care of early while not that many people are awake, and because this is something that probably that in her mind requires a little bit of delicacy because this is a relatively, as far as the local powers are concerned, a bit of a powerful thing because banks are generally powerful structures within the community. So her being like, hey, we found a bunch of money you lost is something that, you don't want just out in the open. It's something that you let them save face a little bit, which can gain you some favor.
Yeah, I think in the meantime, Aston would stay around the tavern and trim his longsword.
I'm gonna try to sneak up on these two. I'm gonna try to descend from the air very quietly and land behind them and act like I've been walking with them the entire time.
You go to the bank, and you see that, like most banks, it is well. It is made of stone. The exterior is made of stone. It's well made. There's multiple small little coves and cabinets where halflings and gnomes sit about to the sites, and they do receive people that are looking to place their items. When you come with the sacks of money from the bank,
we wouldn't have them out. It'd be
Okay.
something where this would be something where she would show up. She would ask to speak with someone at the bank about it, as this is a matter that requires some privacy,
Okay.
and Because this is a situation where it's like, if you're walking around carrying a bunch of money, a lot of people will see that, and she's offering the bank a chance to save face, effectively. Because she may not like the games of nobility, but doesn't mean she can't play it.
Okay.
So she'll go up to one of the tellers and ask if it's possible to make an appointment to speak about some matters that require some privacy.
We'll speak to the
uh,
manager.
Yeah, I'll also step up out of the shadows because apparently you guys don't know I'm there. I'll be like, we'd like to speak to a bank manager.
Oh, we knew you were there.
No, I said I was showing up, but you guys would know. But
You didn't roll.
yeah, the game is after me.
Oh, Huntsman, have you seen Neiman?
I was staying just outside of the city. I wasn't looking for him.
Okay. But anyway, yes, would it be possible to speak to one of the managers about about a matter that, like, just use her passive. I think her passive is just 10. Like she's not I'm not gonna do an active perception check against you because we're in town. So that's why she was surprised and just asked if you'd seen Neiman. Um, but
Yeah.
yes. Will they accommodate us?
They will. They gladly will provide you with a schedule to talk with someone responsible in the afternoon.
All right. Excellent. Thank you for your time. We will be there. We will be here in the afternoon then. All right. In that case, we can probably then spend some time in town, maybe. What would it take to like gather information about like?
Well, should we
missing
go and sell the
Yeah, we should sell the equipment that we found.
equipment?
Yeah.
As a person who sells game in this town, it's really my backstory. Would I be able to sell that board that I found?
Yeah, for sure. Let me see.
So
Prices for. There's our official 3.5 table.
Alright. But
Hunting game.
but yeah, pretty much want to go and sell the weapons we got from the goblins. We're not gonna do any of the stuff that obviously looks like they belong to somebody, because we're gonna try and track down the owners for those. But
1 silver and 5 copper per pound of meat. What is the average weight of a boar?
boars are heavy.
170, give or take. At least the ones that I used to kill.
So we'll say about 40% of that is actually clean meat.
That's not too far off, yeah.
So let's go for the average, which is 150 less 40%. $90x 1.5. That's actually a decent amount of money. That
Some
is,
feral oak, just so you know, can get up to 600 pounds, but those are rare and would probably have a CR in this game. 'Cause
yeah, for sure.
feral hog.
Those might be classified as dire boars.
Yeah.
How much did I get?
100 silver, and is that correct? 100 silver, yeah. 100 silver and 50 copper.
Oh, nice. You got like 10 gold out of it. Nice.
Not at all. They can get up to about 250, but most of the time they're in the 170 to 190 range.
But yeah. Very nice. Good haul. But yes, like to sell the weapons we found, which is, if we're going by the totals, we have like 16 scimitars, no, 17 scimitars, 11 short bows,
Hold up, let me open
two,
the calculator.
no, sorry, it would be, sorry, 17 short bows,
scimitars.
17 short bows,
Mhm.
2 morning stars, no, sorry, 4 morning stars, 4 long swords, and a great sword.
4 long swords and a great sword. 12 and 5. 25, 15. How many scimitars?
17, because we got 11 and 6, and then 11 and 6 for short bows. So
250. 135. Anything else?
I don't think so. Those are all the weapons.
They offer you in the general item store 260 gold for each.
Take it. Take it.
I have
Artilla?
a set of
Artilla,
chainmail I'd like to sell.
Yeah, yeah.
Could you remove the can you delete all the weapons that we found from the party loot? Because
Sure,
the
give me
ones that
just a
posted in
second.
there.
Yeah, sure, give me just a second.
Yeah, like just the weapons that we found. 260. Does the party have any objection if I spend 100 on this to get a pearl?
Nah, that's fine. Just real quick, while
Identify?
we're here at the general item store, can I just sell
for identify.
Can I just sell a set of chainmail real quick? It says it goes for 75. I think you normally give us what, 70%.
What are you trying to sell for 70%?
I have a set of chainmail I'd like to sell, and I was just not trying to take too much time with it.
So you want me to delete all the weapons we got, right?
Yes, just the weapons.
Alright.
Do you want to try to roll to see if you can sell that for 70%? Is that it?
No, I was just saying that I think that's normally what you give us when we sell is 70% of book value. Unless I'm wrong.
That's match guidance. Equipment is 50.
50. Okay.
Yeah. Equipment
Tex,
is
you might
always
need
50.
to delete. You might need to delete crude scimitars.
Okay, I'll do that in just a second.
For sure.
Could I make a roll to try to get more?
You always can, yeah.
Just
And
persuasion.
I'm gonna write down the 260 GP from sold weapons. From sold goblin weapons.
I guess my speech would be that I made this chainmail myself and it is of exquisite make and has served me well until I made this new set of armor. And that's a big fat no. Yeah, no, it's a big fail. So I will take my 50% if I still can.
They shake their head no, and you get what they usually pay.
Okay, cool. I'll take my 38 gold.
Alright, so I listed down that we got 260 from the sold goblin weapons. Like I said, I know Kelrick said he didn't object, but does anybody else object to me spending 100 on a pearl for identify?
How much did we get?
Really.
We got 260 just from those weapons.
And there's 5 of us, right?
Yeah.
So everyone would get around 50 gold.
Yeah, that's why I was asking the party about something, because identify it's a focus, so I can just use this over and over and over and over again. And identify is pretty vital for quickly, I can only do it as a ritual, but still it's something that I can do over and over and over to identify magic items.
The huntsman is willing to take 40 gold.
Okay, you guys wanted me to delete the 6 crude scimitars, 2 pieces of small leather armor. Yes, that was.
I don't think we. I don't think we. Oh shoot! I missed those. I missed those 6 crude scimitars and the 2 pieces of small leather armor.
I also don't think we broke up that 83 gold
What 83 gold?
from my
From
message.
that they found earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just talking about the big list that Artilla made. I completely missed your message up there.
No, it's good. Definitely buy the pearl, and then add the 83 to what's left from that last total, and that's what we'll all split.
Yeah. Asdian, do you care if I spend 100 of this 260 to buy a pearl for the spell Identify?
No. I said before. I don't care.
Okay, cool. Alright. And she's fine with, like, as far as this 260 is concerned, she's fine just, like, not, like, having the rest of you, like, split most of the, just about all the remaining gold that's left. So we'll just do I'll list it as 160 then, and I'll give myself a pearl.
And then after the 160, it's plus 83, right? Is that what I'm hearing?
160 plus 83.
And then
Plus
divided
whatever-
by.
Plus whatever we skip for those scimitars and leather armor.
I think the 83 is that, if I'm mistaken.
No, that was all in one loot. Was the 6 crude scimitars, 2 pieces of leather armor, and a pouch containing 83 gold.
Okay, so we add 83, and then how much would we sell? Okay, so 2 pieces of leather armor and 6 scimitars for 50%, right?
God
Yeah.
damn it! I had parchment. Damn it.
Okay, give me 1 second. I can do that. I can help with this type of math. Scimitars are. Come on now, can they load? Scimitars are 25, so 6 of them would be 150.
Yep.
And then leathers, I think, are 45. Let me double check. Leather armors are actually 10. It's 7 of them on the. So we have 150 plus 20 is 170 plus 83 plus whatever's left.
No,
over.
divide the 170 by 2 first.
Why is that? Oh yeah,
50%.
170 by 2 is
85.
80.
85.
85 plus 83 is 168. How much was left after you bought your?
160.
168 plus 160 is $328.
23. 28. That's it. Yeah. 320.
328 divided by 4 is, oh my god, 50 plus 7, 57.
57 gold each.
All right.
328 divided by 4 is 82. I'm wrong as hell.
Wait, so what's the figure?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was 75 plus. Yeah, it's 82 each. 82 each.
82 each.
Okay. Right.
But I didn't include you, Evelyn, in the 82 each because of the pearl thing.
That's fine. That's because that's Huntsman. I was about to say, wouldn't it be 3 because it's Huntsman, Kaelric, and Asdian? Because Neiman's not here anymore.
We don't know that he's not coming back. I'm pretty much putting
Fair
aside
enough.
for
You're
every
setting it.
character.
That's fine. That's fair.
Okay, put that in
That's
the
fair.
put that in the loot channel then. His little portion of gold.
To me, Neiman's coming. I mean, in character, like I mean, we would do it out of character, then yeah, but in character, Neiman's just not.
So it's
here.
87 or
82.
82. 82
82,
GP set aside for Neiman.
Okay, cool. Loot channel is square.
And I'll delete the 160 for Goblin Weapons. And... Alright. Cool. Cool. And... So now... how would we gather information about items lost from recent bandit attacks?
You could take it to the local militia. Let's see.
You could use your
Guard
parchment
garrison.
flyers. A little lost and found.
I'm just like, but I'm like, God damn it, I forgot I had parchment, and so I'm like, damn it, I could have taken a rubbing.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You could take us to the guard garrison in 13. In the castle of Claire Claudia.
All right. Let's do that after we make the appointment with the bank. After we have the appointment with the bank, we'll do that. Sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
Is everybody here? I mean, Astian's training with their sword. I thought it was me, Kale, Rick, and Evelyn that are kind of doing this. I don't know if anyone.
They said they're training
Even-
with their sword, but what if they are training with their sickle?
Why do you want me to train with my sickles at that?
I have no idea.
Why
So
don't
I
you
think
ever
I think
ask-
it's just the three of us.
Why don't you ever ask
Alright.
the guy that uses a longsword to train you?
Fair
To be
enough.
fair, I honestly thought your guy was all about the longbow after his story.
The longbow?
Yeah, I remember.
I
you
would like to
mentioning a
do a
longbow on your backstory.
Above table, I am gonna eventually. I already messaged you about it in text, but I'm gonna eventually challenge Kale Rick to a duel. Rapier
Oh,
versus
boy.
longsword.
Oh boy.
Well, sooner rather than later will be better for
Just
you.
left for a meeting, really.
We'll see.
The store was bullshit.
Anyway, anybody want anything else? Anybody have anything that they want to do while we wait for our appointment in the afternoon?
No, I'm good. I
That's
could
all
eat.
my game.
All right. So I guess we'll pass on to the afternoon for our appointment with the bank.
Let's go see what Astian's doing.
All right. We can go check on Asdian.
And this is where I'll challenge Carrot to a duel. As we see Asdian practicing, I want to be like, no. If you want
Are
to see
duels-
two swordsmen in practice, let me show you what it looks like.
Are duels legal?
I'll keep my sheath on.
I was asking
That's it.
DM if duels are legal.
Yeah, they if they
Like
are
a fencing duel.
requested, yeah. If your honor is disputed, you have the right to take a
I guess it would be
request for a
more-
duel.
The pretext is I would like
be right back. My food just arrived. Take them.
I would like to seeing Asdian training with a sword. I would like to ask Kaelric if he would help me provide my fair pupil with a demonstration of how swordsmanship is done.
Yes, you children need to see the right way things are done.
Yes, you should. But does
Sparring.
that plural?
Yeah,
Sparring
children.
session.
You guys are babies. You have to remember, I'm 87 years old.
Kaelric, what have I said about referring to anyone younger than you as a baby?
They're babies. They're children. And I knew you as a baby, Evelyn.
Well, you've known me just about my whole life, so that's different. You probably literally knew me when I was a baby.
I did know you when you were a baby.
Oh, this is fun. Okay, but sparring session. Woo.
My sparring method is-
I'm gonna have to check my backstory now because what the fuck does it mean by longbow?
You do know, Kyle, if I catch you, you're fucking smoked, right?
Yes.
That's why his entire turn is always go up, I go up, I go up, I go
Right.
Except
further
for
up.
when everyone claimed they were the tank and I tanked the hardest that way. Except for that one.
What do
Except for
do?
I can
Oh, go
I
up.
except for I can Hunter's Mark and DPS, or I have the highest AC and not highest AC, but the highest what do you
Except-
call that?
Except this would be a demonstration of martial skill, though, not a skill with the blade, which would mean it's specifically about. It'd be about footwork and technique and stuff like that, I believe. Correct?
My character is a fencer. That's why they fight weird. That's how they learn how
I
to fight
get
with a
what he
sword,
m-
is a fencer.
I get what he meant with the longbow, but I think he just completely misunderstood.
And if you're using smites, I'm using my bestial companion.
I will kill your bestial companion.
I would like to see you
I don't know.
try.
I'm actually interested in having a duel against Kyle because fuck his bows, fuck his arrows. I'm just constantly catching them.
I wouldn't use my bow and arrow as a duel. That is,
Yeah,
I used my bow and arrow. I've told you this before. I used my bow and arrow, and it was very. I was killing goblins. It's very good. My character is a frontline. That's the build. I have a very much better and more effective deep damage per second and resistance at the very front of the fight. That's why I was able to slay all those hobgoblins.
Now there's a problem though. You're an air cocker. You know what we can do.
But that's
can
a,
fly.
that,
There's
but the
something.
difference-
There's something called gust of wind.
But the
You
the
won't
difference
get
is-
near me.
The difference being, though, is I guess that largely you probably use your bow more in more open spaces, and then once you're in a more enclosed space, you resort to the sword just because that's where you're at your most advantage.
It is in character. It's about honor. I hunt creatures that do not wish to fight me like game. I'll shoot an arrow at a goblin or a boar, but if something deserves, like it speaks English, it deserves respect, right? I'm gonna fight it with my sword.
The thing is, now Kai now wants me to train with my sickle, and now I'm determined to train with my sickle just for shits and giggles. I don't know, just like
Just
I
to
don't
see
know,
where it
just-
goes.
Yeah, just to see where it goes. Just out of
I mean,
nowhere,
for all-
just like
for-
the sickle
for all-
actually starts talking to me, like a demon.
For all we know, it could be like an intelligent weapon, or it could even be something that's similar to the bonded weapons that show up. It could end up being something like that, for all we know.
The thing is, out of session, obviously, Sin doesn't know that. I did some researches on those kinds of sickles, and the only sickles that I got is one sickle is only usable with a similar pair of it, and the other sickle is just simply that it sucks up blood. That's it.
I would caution against research on stuff like that you find
Yeah.
in game, so that you don't
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
spoil things.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
might
but
be
I
late.
mean,
that,
at the end of the
not
day,
only
at the end of the
that-
day, I still don't know what it is. So
Yep.
Not only that, Mysterium is notorious for finding something that he likes, making it look and appear the same way that on the outside, and then rewriting the entire fucking thing, whether it be an item, a monster, a session, a fucking puzzle. He is notorious for being like, oh yeah, if they find this online, they will be completely fucked because it's gonna be not that at all.
yeah, I was expecting that, to be honest, because I don't believe it's like that deep if even Identify cannot tell what the sickle can do, and
Well, it
You
matters
know.
on level of spells too, because he runs a combination of all of the D&D editions. So in 5e, it talks about Identify, and you get to know this artifact level weapon. But in previous editions, the level of Identify or Detect Magic, you would only detect things of equal level or lower. So sometimes level that things get cast at matters in his games a lot too, which is a much better way to run things.
and that automatically means the sickle is better than the current level of Identify that Evelyn can use, which is
If that's
interesting
what he's
to know.
doing in this situation.
Yeah,
You know,
because that
idea.
would make the entire thing about just sucking up blood.
But then
Pretty
sometimes it's
dumb.
a situational reveal where it has to be at a specific location identifies cast, or a different trigger as in meeting a demon or a deity, or it looks like he's got you on a kill counter to find out more about it. Like,
Or there's a lot of I like all those ideas. As a
there's
DM,
a
what I'll
million
do
ways
is
to run it.
if there's an item that you cast Identify on and it's not magical at the time, right? Like we've all played Baldur's Gate 3 and different games where you're just like you find something, it's just like scrap of metal. You put that on top of a different thing and it's just like unholy God's Avenger. You know, like just you could find something that at the time is not magical. It's not connected to the thing. Just like you find a piece of plastic, it's not really electronic until you put batteries in it. You know, you just would never know.
All right.
Oh well, let's go.
I'm back.
Oh, the deal back.
back.
You've been listening to
Time
it.
for a duel. It's time to.
You guys are playing a duel?
It probably
Kyle,
close
Jeff,
to a
me talking
sparring
this.
session. It's probably a lot more
I
accurate.
have offered for Kelrick to help me demonstrate to this person how swordsmanship is supposed to be,
To
aka
this
yes, a duel.
person.
And considering they're both children, I'm more than happy to.
We're not doing that.
You know what? I want. You know
Evelyn,
what?
Evelyn, scold him.
At this point, Asin would go to Huntsman. You know what? You have been that much of a dick. Let's fight. Let's do a duel.
No, I'm dueling Caleb to show you how to do it. I can't do it.
By the way,
I
that
don't-
has
I
to
don't
be
wanna-
done
I don't wanna-
outside city walls. Just so you guys
Yep.
are aware.
I don't want to
Okay.
fight with as long sword against you. I want to try this. And he holds out the sickle because you denied me to use it on the boar.
I am still dueling. I am still dueling Caleb. I
But
really.
again, needs to happen outside the city.
I have my camp still set up outside the city. I'll just walk you guys there.
Mhm.
If you have a map of like near some trees, DM, that's what it would be. It's in some trees or near some trees.
You guys want an actual map? You want to roll dice for it?
I would like a map.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I won't fly unless it's necessary, and you're trying to kill me. But again, this is just a sparring match.
Just a curse that takes me over. I need to kill him. I need to kill him so bad.
I mean, yeah, if you try to start, I don't know, though. I'm gonna die.
Okay. While I'm loading the map, what is the schedule for the afternoon, gentlemen? You guys are going to the bank, then what?
The bank could probably be after that. Probably going to the garrison to drop off to
Stolen goods.
about the remaining stolen goods.
Mm-hmm. Are you taking the ship offshore today?
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I mean, that's our next objective.
Yeah. But like, I would kind of want to see about maybe trying to do the duel another place so we have time for Lewis to get back in at some point.
That is the plan.
Not only the duel will take that long, but I agree with you. I do agree with you.
That should do it.
Oh yeah. All right.
Out of curiosity, with her upbringing, would Evelyn have been witness to duels in the past?
Most likely, yeah.
This is
Common
a sparring match.
True.
common tradition.
I do-
Would be first blood. So first hit goes. There are duels to
But
the
so-
death. I'm not sure if, based on what you wrote, you would seem duels to the death.
This is a training opportunity. I'm showing soft swordsmanship. I pull out my sheath, rapier, and I take a fencing position with my buckler. And I say, I have an unorthodox fighting style. Obviously, I use most of my magic in concentration to focus on this creature here. I'm sure Carrick can handle such a thing. I'd like to counter.
He just stares back at you and says, "Well, if you already have that out, allow me to do this, and I'll flash my eyes before we roll initiative."
And I will cast Beast Spawn right before we go on initiative. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll take out my sickle.
What?
Dude, this is between me and Kelrick. I keep saying that. You're not fighting us.
Come on, let me have some fun.
Here, you can fight the winner.
Unnecessary epicness.
You can fight the winner.
A radiant soul. Wow.
If he's gonna fight with his beast companion, I'm rocking Radiant Soul first.
Don't take too long. We still have to get to our appointment.
Oh, I like this music. Can we take an entire round circling each other with the stare down? No, I'm just kidding.
Yikes.
We can't do it. If you want to, I will do it.
I will say right off the rip that I will be attacking non-lethally.
Your move, Kyle.
I will go ahead and put the training cone on the top of my unicorn's horn so that it's now blunt. And I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And bonus action command my unicorn to go attack Keller.
You were trying to show swordsmanship.
I am trying to show
Yep.
swordsmanship. And they're going to go ahead
Good
and...
swordsmanship. Unicorn horn. Let's go.
Yeah.
They wield it like a sword. I will say, look at how they're going for the weak points. You are a flying creature just like this. His horn is your sword.
Okay, natural 20?
That's crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
And then it's going to use pass by to fly straight up into the air. Make sure you are always dodging.
Well,
So that was 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, and they got 45 more feet. They're going to go ahead and go 30 feet into the air after stabbing you.
Did they stab him non-lethally, or?
Yeah, I put the cone on. It's non-lethal.
Okay.
Going into one of your drops. Got it. No blood should be drained. Alright.
Yep, that is my action and reaction. I mean, that's my action and bonus action. I stand there dodging. Wait, look, I didn't apply my dodge. Let me go ahead and do that mechanically.
that's
So
okay.
you would go back real quick.
I'll just roll it.
Oh, Carrick, he's
Oh,
owning
never mind then.
you.
Go ahead.
You're being owned, Carrick, already. After one attack. Should be ashamed of yourself, Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Bravo. Well done.
Command.
That's
huh?
it.
Alright. You attempt to command his mind to make him grovel. That doesn't fly. And it's Kyle again.
Notice how you need to find the opportune moment to strike.
I nod my head. This guy is 30 feet in the air, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, there's plenty of movement. He's gonna go ahead and this guy is gotta do a calculator. 40 feet in the air and 20 feet away would use exactly 45 feet of his movement. He is now at 0. And here,
He just
that's
moved
going
50
to.
feet.
He has 60 feet of movement. And that would actually only be about 45 going in a diagonal line. So you're going to go ahead and, with the, what is it called? I forgot they have advantage. I didn't even use that last time. You do 7 damage
Why do
and
you have
fly.
advantage?
Beast spawn. You're gonna go ahead and go 15 feet back into the air, and I will on my turn. It's just gonna be dodging again. Dodge. Which there it is.
The good old 2-on-1 with a dodge.
Yep.
There you go. And I say your defensive action is one of your more important actions. Make sure you're defended out. You can only apply damage if you're alive. Especially if you plan on taking. And I'm on my turn.
Dude, this music.
Yeah. This is gonna last a while.
Well,
I hope
I really
not.
just need
I
to hit
don't
him
really.
once. I don't know. I don't know why he's fighting like this. We're supposed to be doing a duel of swordsmanship, but he's gonna just use a fucking animal to do it. It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always call him out like that.
Kyle, roll me
Just
the
call me on
100.
call me out in character.
Roll me the 100.
Roll
I already did twice.
90.
You don't want to fight me.
90.
Cool.
That has to be good for something. I'm gonna go ahead and say
Dexterity saving
And
throw.
this-
Oh, what the f-
Why would I
A
do
real enemy comes and attacks
For
us.
you and your unicorn.
20.
For your unicorn now.
Dexterity saving throw. 17.
Fail. Do you have anything for that?
No.
Well, cool. You see that from out of nowhere, out onto the northernmost part of the forest, a ring of arrows fall on top of both of you. Kara cannot be in the DC. And it just falls flat on your unicorn, instantly killing it for 29 damage.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
How much damage does Keller take then?
He falls to the
Probably
ground
29.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Do it.
Holy shit!
Oh shit! We're being ambushed!
You guys see what seems to be multiple hunting arrows with what seems to be barbage arrowheads. Apparently, orcs are nearby. That's it.
God damn, that's a lot of damage.
Evelyn will go forward and feed Kilrick a healing potion, one of the healing potions. she
Bro, I was
has.
just about to start using my sword and showing you what's for. Damn.
Well,
I'll-
Asien will definitely
I'll-
fly up in the air.
I'll use a 1 second. I'll need to target and potion of healing. Well, actually, can I use one of Kaelrick's potions of healing on him? Since I know he
yeah.
has one.
Theoretically, you could. He still has a lot.
And that's what 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, that checks.
Right. Alright, one explodes. So additional d4. So for 10. Healing on Kilrick. Listen, we should probably get out of here.
Why is that?
She'll like motion to the arrows that are in the ground and sticking out of our adventuring companion.
Very well. Put him on the back of my horse. We'll ride out.
I mean, I used a healing potion on Kelrick to heal him for 10, so he should be up and moving.
Yeah. He should heal for 7.
I was about to say, wouldn't it be? But don't healing potions also explode, or are we not using the exploding dice on healing?
We are. So 9, I guess.
Because it was, it's 2d4 plus 2, and then I rolled a 1 and a 4, and then I rolled another 1d4 for that, and that's a 3. So that should be 10, 7, and 3.
Yep. Checks.
Alright. And so it's like we should get out of here.
Let's go. I'm gonna grab the body of my bestial companion
Mm-hmm.
and use a spell slot, obviously, to we revive them.
She'll but before we leave, Evan will pull a couple of the arrows from the ground as a like to keep in mind like what they are and what they look like. He said like they're orcish in
Barb
origin.
tipped, yeah, barb tipped arrows. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Barb tip arrows, yeah.
We can match them up later if we need to.
Yep.
I guess I'll sacrifice some rope because I probably would have used the rope I've been using a long time to tie up my horse, but I wouldn't have a time to untie that. I'm just gonna cut it real quick and leave it behind. So I'll minus 1 iron spike and 1 rope. Actually, I'll just cut the rope down to 25 feet. I'll keep it on. I'll cut it off.
But yeah, let's get out of here. Although, historically, are orcs common in the area?
So close to cities, not really, but into the regions around Aileron, yeah.
All right. Something else we can bring up to the guard then, real quick, after we have our appointment with the bank. All right. So let's first. Would it be about time for our appointment with the bank?
Yeah, you guys would be able to go to the bank.
All right.
While that happens, just to make the DM happy, Asien would again at near the taverns not train with the longsword, but with the sickle.
Okay.
All right.
As we're walking, I guess I'll say to Attila, it's like, what I was trying to do was teach you quickly.
Yeah, that worked perfectly. Yeah.
It did not work out very well, no. But the strikes you want to make against opponents were similar to my flying companions. That is how you want to attack. The way you want to defend yourself is the way that I was doing so. So I was trying to take you attack and defense at the same time. I hope you were able to grasp how a flying creature can attack from above with an advantage that others cannot, and how a flying creature can defend from below. It's just sheer skill and dedication.
Anyway.
But now, gentlemen,
All right.
you guys enter the bank on Tuesday afternoon. You see multiple individuals are there. They seem to be forming up lines, taking loans, that sort of stuff. And as you arrive, you see that you were received by the bank manager, which seems to be a gnome by the name Winglon. Welcome.
Can we get the
my good
name?
friends? Sure, you can get the name in writing.
Thank you.
He welcomes all of you, and he says, "I heard that you have need of special attendance today, so it was requested that I provide some of my time to you."
That's excellent, and this is excellent, and thank you for receiving us on such relative short notice.
Of course. What would it be the matter which requires the attention of bank management, if I may ask?
And she's gonna speak. She's gonna lean forward to speak quietly, since he is gnome. It regards the return of lost bank assets.
You see that he immediately winks a few times quickly and say, "Oh, then it must be about recent pillagings in the woods, in the high forest. Yes, please, come along. You see he guides Evelyn towards the back of the bank, entering the private vaults area, onto what seems to be multiple small safely deposit iron boxes seem to be sitting on the inside of the walls. And he actually says these incredible mechanisms are made of the most intricate gnomish craft. They are completely fail-safe, and we kept the most prized possessions, not only of the bank, but also from the noble families of Aileron in here.
Yes, your
Please.
reputation is quite stellar.
Do you see that he points towards the table in front of you that sits about maybe a foot above his height level, and requests that you make a deposit there in the table.
Alright. She will go into her bag of holding and pull out the 2 sacks of coins with the bank seal on them and place them on top of the table.
Alright. Yeah, you see that as soon as that is placed, he looks at it, excited, and saying, "Incredible! You did indeed find it." And you see that he separates the coins in there and make a short count of it. Yes, Elsie should be accounted for. And he provides you with payment of 100 gold for returning the bank assets.
Okay, excellent. 1 second. And Shield's like, yes, I figured that something like this is something that you wouldn't want in the eye of the general public, so I figured let you all save face where you can. After all, it's never a bad thing to be on the good side of the bank.
We appreciate that you all trusting us. And do know that we hope to count with you as customers in the future, should there be need of our services.
We'll definitely keep you in mind if we have a need of your services. But still, I believe that for now our business is concluded. I wish you a profitable day.
He thanks and wishes you the same.
She will return to the party and let them know that we essentially got a 100 GP finder's fee for returning the gold. So split it 5 ways so that
20 gold a person.
and
If
I'll
Nima
edit
never gets
the-
back.
If Nima never gets back. Yep. The 102 gold there. And then
Wait, what the fuck is that?
What?
I
What's
just
that?
sorry, I just looked into the characters, like the picture like bar to see various kinds of characters.
Okay. And
But-
yeah, during the late afternoon, before going to the docks, I would say, I imagine you guys reunite once more.
We'd probably
Go to the
also,
guard
like,
tower?
quickly- Yeah, go to the guard tower to discuss the items that we found, the 2 mirrors and the gold bracelets. the 2 silver mirrors and the gold bracelets that are Attila, can you remove the 2 sacks of coins from the loot from the party
Sure.
loot, please?
Sure.
Yeah, about how we were found them from the goblins that were recently pillaging the roads. real quick and businesslike about it. See if we can get these returned to their rightful owners.
Yeah, you see that you guys go to the garrison tower once more, and for the first time actually crossing over the palace gates. You see that once you guys attempt to cross the castle to Kaldir, the guys do cross spears over and say, "Welcome, denizens, to the great castle of Kaldir. Do you have appointment with a noble family or the military today?"
We do not have an appointment, but we wish to speak with the with members of the garrison regarding the recent pillagings that have been happening on the road.
I see. Do you have possessions to return?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, you see that one of the guards accompany you to the southernmost garrison tower, and in there, let's see if I can generate a good folk name I like. David. Sure, we can go with David. So you guys meet David, one of the sergeants in the garrison's tower, and say, "Welcome, adventurers from the Kingdom of Valoran. We heard that you may have possessions which belong to the ones who were pillaged along the High King's Road. Is that the case?"
Yes, we currently are in possession of 2 silver mirrors and 2 pairs of gold bracelets that we found among the looted possessions of a collection of goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears in the old elven manor to the south.
I see. It is good to see that brave folk like yourselves still exist within the Kingdom of Valoran. These possessions will be hastily procured and delivered to the ones who lost them. Thank you for your service.
May we have a receipt for the proof of the return of the depositing of the objects with you?
You
Simply
see that
for
he calls a scribe and say, "You may request such paper from the scribe. That is also the one who will attend directly to the affairs of the royal family."
Excellent. She will ask the scribe for a receipt of the items that we are leaving with the guard. This is mostly so that she's trying to make sure that there is accountability that the items are in fact returned because they were left with them, and this is proof of that.
Yeah, fair. Corruption is everywhere, after all. So you get it. You get the thing you wanted, and
Receipt of the returned items. All right. Excellent.
You also gave them the collection of cheap gemstones.
Are the cheap gemstones something that look like that? Like, I could give them that too. Like, is that something that would be?
so everything that was in there was certainly taken from somewhere. So the silverware, the mirrors, where it comes from, honestly, you guys have no idea. But most likely somewhere within maybe a merchant, maybe somewhere. But yeah, you guys don't really have a way to,
Okay.
you don't believe they mined those things. That's for sure.
Yeah,
So,
fair enough. So, we'll believe the gemstones too then. We'll leave them the gemstones too. Hopefully people will be able to identify them when they ask for them. I'll add that I have the receipt.
The guards offer you some supplies for your time, which include 20 days of rations, 10 torches, 2 healing salves, which basically works like potions, and two sets of tools of your choice.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, let me look at what tools I have and what tools I need. Give me a second because I have a lot of proficiencies and I need to double check
Well-
which ones I need.
Also, if we're about to take a sea voyage later on in the day, navigators probably be
Navigator tools, yeah, for sure.
worthwhile.
Yeah, true. And once I hit level 4, I can pick up proficiency in those too. Let's see. Herbalism Tinker as well. How about some navigator's tools and some.
I would suggest cartographer's tools. I can make new maps.
Sure.
Are you proficient in cartographer's tools?
I don't know.
But I can always pick that up too. All right, yeah, sure. Since I'll pick those up at level 4. Sorry, navigator's tools and cartographer's tools then.
Dope. That's a really good reward. For just doing the right thing. I didn't expect to get a reward from this part of it.
The folk are fair, they share what they can. So,
That's pretty dope.
All right, cool. But yeah, I'll probably take those tools because once we hit level 4, I can take up proficiencies in them.
you guys, I imagine, make a return to the tavern to see if the satyr is found there again.
Yep.
Once you do, during the afternoon, you see that multiple of the folk seem to be around the area. They drink, they enjoy the afternoon with ale, mead, and plentiful meals, some laughter, and of course, there is distinguished folk among them, like the first time. You guys notice what seems to be an elvish man that well, it's not uncommon to find an elven in the Moonshaes. It's just uncommon to find them, you know, alone by themselves into a city as big as Caracol here. And you do see that this man seems to be enjoying, I would say, some afternoon hot milk. With cocoa
Milk.
and some vegetables. Yeah.
I beat myself for this long, and I'm rewarded with a milk drinker. Oh god.
Oh, you're swapping characters.
Yep.
He should be an arcanist of sorts. So, calls the attention there.
Evelyn, looks like a new friend for you over there.
What?
Haven't seen their face around. You see the fancy one drinking
An
the
elf?
curdled goat's milk?
No, that's rude.
Just saying, might be a new friend for you.
Well, Evelyn still being pretty social, she'll go up to investigate because, like, she's naturally curious, and this person is obviously not from around here. Why, hello there. I'm sorry to bother you. but are you new to Caracatadir?
And describe the character, Lewis.
Oh, okay. The character would be wearing a finely crafted robe adorned with a cloak as well. He would also have he would currently be reading a what seems to be a carefully etched and fancy looking book. He has
Not cancer, I hope.
I hope not. Yeesh. He has golden eyes, long black hair, has a pale skin tone, stands at around 6'1".
Beauty.
Uh, and underneath his cloak, I don't know if you'd be able to see it, but there seems to be a hard shell of protection underneath his his robes.
Then answer the question, Lewis. Are you new to clerical
Oh, yeah.
gear?
New to its knowing or new to its being?
Oh boy. One of these.
What sort of question is that?
It's
Oh,
a
boy.
good question.
It's one of these types.
Are you, I'm sorry, I'll rephrase. Are you a recent arrival to Caracatadir?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I'm Evelyn. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, I suppose the pleasure would be all mine. What brings you to my table here?
It's more just unfamiliar people draw eyes and draw attention and curiosity. And what is life if not trying to fulfill one's curiosities?
Good insight indeed. Would you be privy to the idea that all interactions are a part of a greater plan in the universe?
Well, I'm not sure about how strong the idea of fate is. It is something that I've recently run into a bit more intimately as of late.
Then you and I in that situation are one and the same. I find that my fate has led me to these lands.
Oh my god, I can't deal with this. I need a drink. Then I just oh, fuck. Evelyn will be right back. It might be a while.
Number one enemy against Carrick. Weird magic man who speaks like a drunken man.
That speaks more like a philosopher, but
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, look, a person over there. I'll be back.
Oh, it's just a random guy. Hello.
okay, Kelrick. Enjoy your drink.
Let me talk to you. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Just talk to me.
You're friends, I imagine.
Yes. I've known him for quite some time. He is a serious but also very dependable individual.
He does so seem the part.
So you said that fate brings you to these lands. If it's not too... What brings you here precisely, out of curiosity?
Prophecies.
You'll notice that
Go
No,
ahead.
not the prophecy again.
at the mention of prophecy, you see like a little twinge at the mention of it, because in her mind she's just like, oh no, not more. But
Kind of gives
prophecy?
you the flashbacks to Grace of Battle or.
I have received many a premonition in my studies that much knowledge can be acquired in these lands.
Well, that much is true at least.
I believe that these premonitions may lead to a greater cause. Hence why I find myself here.
I see. Me and my companions have recently been the subject of prophecy. It has been a trying experience.
Well, if you wouldn't mind, I would ask if I would be able to join you in such ventures, as I am not seeming to get quite far in my studies alone.
I mean, I'm always happy to have another academic.
Likewise.
Well, my knowledge might not be as acute as one of your abilities. Like, I have a wide breadth of knowledge, at least.
To
Even
know
if it's not
one's
quite as
abilities. But to know one's abilities is better than to be overconfident in them.
Alright, I'll introduce you to everyone. Come.
As you walk back up to Kelric will go, no, not the puppy thing again. You can't just bring strays. Evelyn, this is like a dog and your father all over again.
But Kaleric, this one is knowledgeable in prophecies, and we have to deal with them. So more skill and experience within that probably couldn't hurt.
And the dog was able to sit. Oh, we can't just. Okay. All right.
And the satyr.
Another stray. Okay.
Now, don't call them strays. That's very rude.
Are we not all strays in this ever-expanding world?
Oh, God.
Okay.
Barkeep.
Okay.
Another. Keep 'em
Okay,
coming.
he just called himself a stray, so I guess you can call this one a stray.
Keep them coming. Alright.
Now to find the huntsman and Astian.
Yeah. I mean, you go towards where they theoretically would be, I imagine, and you would find. Was your character was the huntsman with Asian, Kyle?
I would have been following Evelyn.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, then you then just turned like, oh, there you are, huntsman.
Yeah, that checks.
Oh my god, it's like that one joke from that one Dexter's Lab episode that was parodying Speed Racer.
Yes.
Where they were just standing behind them the whole time. Oh, huntsman. This is Amir.
How'd you know my name?
Oh,
True.
sorry.
Yep.
I thought you-
Yeah.
I
I was
forgot
gonna
that you-
say
I
that
forgot
as
that you-
well.
I forgot, my bad.
Secretly identifying his seed.
bad.
while
Did
he's
you
on.
do this? Did you guys find a secret handshake as well?
It was a situation where Like, I had forgotten. I thought they had introduced himself. I had forgotten, so I looked at the character list.
Yup.
It was an error on my part. My apologies. Then in that case, it would be like, oh, Huntsman, this is someone who will be traveling with us. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your name. What was it again?
There you go.
My name is Vamir Ranvire.
I feel like everyone already knew that for some reason.
Huh. It feels like destiny has been in our path the entire time.
He's part of the prophecy. But it's.
Yes, I'm sure he'll come to some very important revelations. Anyway. But anyway, yes, he's going to be, he has volunteered to accompany us on our adventures. By the way, since you've been going around, have you seen Neiman at all yet? Still?
I have not seen Neiman. Who is this? Is this the person you've invited to the join us?
Yes. He appears to be knowledgeable in magics.
What types of magics?
Speaking, can I make an inference on his focusing on fate and stuff like that, and take a guess on the schools of magic based on inferences on what he has said?
Sure. I guess.
He seems to be.
Arcana Insight, maybe? Something like that?
Arcana? I can do Arcana.
Yeah. So arcane magic normally associated with fate comes to abjuration, conjuration, divination, yeah.
But focusing on fate makes me, it's like, I don't know. Judged by how it's focusing on fate, I would assume you would be maybe a diviner of sorts?
Indeed.
And I mean, more foresight and knowledge is always helpful. After all, the more knowledge we have, the better decisions we can make.
My foresight hasn't led me astray yet.
Hopefully, it will continue to lead you well. By the way, since your eyes are quite good, Huntsman, have you seen Asdian?
Kyle?
I think it's where we left them. I'm not sure. The last time I saw them, it was right when we went to when we were attacked by the arrows.
Oh, right. Well, hopefully he's near the inn. We can check there before we head to the docks. She's gonna then go over to where Kelric is sitting and tap him on the shoulder and be like, Kelric, we're probably gonna track down Asdian and head to the docks. Are you good, or do you need a few more minutes?
Or keep one more for the road. Got fancy pants here now.
That's 5 now, so 2 gold and 5 silver.
Money well spent.
And everybody, don't forget, everyone who's a member of the party, don't forget the 20 gold. That would be your split from the bank return thing.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'll toss him 3 gold. Tell him to have a good one.
Redo the match on the Satyr's gold, since apparently nowhere to be found.
Oh yeah, grab that, split that.
All right. What do you think? 4 ways? Since this was before Vamir joined, or
Fancy Pants wasn't here.
Yeah.
And Grass, yes, I already know what you're thinking. New nickname? Yep.
Oh.
and
Fancy Pants.
And for being good sports, Evelyn will, for the 102 split 4 ways, she's fine, like, being one of the ones that only gets 25 instead of 26. We can do like 2 people get 25, 2 people get 26, if that's all right. And she's fine being one of the ones to take 25 of that. Any
I'd like
objections?
26 because it makes a nice round number for me. So I'm doing 26.
Huntsman, Estian.
Hmm?
We're splitting up the money that was originally for Neiman.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. I don't mind. You can take
so,
it. You can take it. Then
it's-
you can take it. Then it's 4. Or if we are not going to give Vamir something, which is like obvious, we can just split like the 20, and like 2, like
I'll-
5
I'll-
each.
I'm talking about, yeah, but I was just talking about the 102 gold that was set aside, because that's from, because already that includes his split from the bank assets. That
Cool. So
includes-
we have. I can either choose 20. I choose the 25. You can have the 26.
Okay. All right. Cool. So. All right, and I'm also taking one of the 25s because 2 people get 25, 2 people get 26. Let me know when you
So
got your
I'm
money
the
and I can
25.
delete it. All right. And also, don't forget your 20 from the bank assets because that was originally split 4 ways when I did the calculations.
All
That's
right,
why
I'll
there's
have 20 as
102
well.
set aside. All right, so I'll delete those since those have been claimed. And we can put I can put the rations in my chest of preserving.
I love that idea.
Alright, I'll add 20 rations. Does anybody else have a problem with me just sticking the rations in my chest of preserving?
No.
Well, would you like to put my rations in there as well?
That's fine.
Since they're all going together.
I'm gonna give it just game. You know what? Game is better. But game tastes better against the air. I'll let it to absorb the wispy.
I mean,
nature of
if
the
you
flavor.
if you wrap it in something to keep it separate from the other rations, we can keep some in the chest of preserving.
No,
Not a lot,
it's
some.
already wrapped in butcher paper. I'm just gonna let it keep in the sack. We'll eat
Okay.
it next. It's probably not gonna
Sounds-
be good very much longer.
Sounds good. So how many rations did you have, Vamir?
20.
You had 20?
Yes.
Okay, so that means we get... Jesus. Alright. We have a lot of rations in the chest of preserving. Okay. But at least they're good for however long. Alright, who wants torch? Alright, Evelyn doesn't need the torches. Who wants torches?
Can the birds see in the dark?
We cannot. But I also have 10 torches and a saddlebag on my horse.
Well, I know I can see in the dark and I can see blind, so I don't need them. So if you guys can't, just double up.
We can also keep them in the cart with the carts or with with one of the horses.
Mm-hmm.
I claimed the navigator's tools and cartographer's tools, so I'll delete those. I put those in my pack. And the 2 healing salves.
I would like one, since you used my potion to bring me back from an onslaught of arrows.
Okay.
I would also like one for the onslaught of it.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, but add them to your inventory. I'm gonna delete the post.
And you said they act as a normal potion of healing, right, DM?
Say again?
The potion slabs act as a normal potion of healing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use it right immediately.
While they're doing that, would I be able to go buy some things for the travels ahead?
A potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yes.
I get 8.
No, you would get... actually, yeah, I was curious, did you roll any 4s? You did, so you get another d4, because we do exploding dice on healing.
Hell yeah. 2d4 plus 2 is 8. I get 9. Alright, I'm already back to board.
Okay. So. No, so. And I'd also like to buy, while we're in town, real quick. Goddamn, what are they called? Oh yeah, I'd like to also buy some calligrapher supplies while we're in town.
Sure. That is 10 gold, 20 gold. Let's see.
Could I buy like 4 sets of tools once he's done with that?
Yes, but for you it's 4 times the price.
Yes.
Good thing I have a crafter that divides it by 4 times the price.
Fancy pants.
Look at
Getting
that.
charged double.
Alright, calligrapher supplies are 10 gold. Yep.
10 gold, yeah. I just found it.
Alright, cool. Done. Alright. And
I
then
have a
we can go
purchase
to
as
the
well.
docks. Oh, alright, cool. What are you buying? What are you buying?
Grass, did you want to go first since you brought it up first? I only have one thing, but you can go
Yeah,
if you'd like.
Okay. I want to buy alchemist supplies, cartographer's tools, jeweler's tools, weaver's tools.
You can buy it.
Do we have
and you
2
pay
skill
equipment
monkeys now?
price for it.
What did you say?
You pay equipment price for it. Go to the adventurers equipment tab, see the price, discount it, and it's yours. You find it.
Oh no, I gotta do the work. Damn.
Exactly, you gotta do the work.
Is there a blacksmith?
Yeah, there would be a blacksmith in town. There is an armory, so.
I would like to inquire about a silver lance or silvering my lance. Online it says it costs
Coating
100 gold pieces.
Coating a weapon with silver is 100 gold. Buying a silvered weapon is the same price plus the weapon price. So
Is he
if
capable
you
of doing
want-
it?
If you want to silver the weapon, it takes 2 days.
Oh, it says the 100 gold pieces rolled into the cost of the time as well. In the DMG. Or PHP.
We have thieves already obtained.
I guess I can just do this if it's easier.
1 GP for weaver's tools.
Library, view library. That's 2024 player handbook.
Let me verify which player's handbook it is. Oh my god, this update to D&D Beyond is frustrating.
It is. I do gotta head out right at the end of the session, right, 6 p.m. So just for clarification, my vote is for Ashton.
That's fine. We can.
Oh, why me?
We can call it here, and I can check.
If it makes